So you're an educator who is trying to get started with portfolios, or an educator who's gone through the cycle a couple times. Here are 5 quick tips that get you started in this process. I am extremely passionate about portfolios, but what's so exciting about a portfolio system within schools and learning communities is that they capture actual evidence of learner growth, actual evidence of what your students can do that go far beyond a GPA or SAT score. So this video is for people that are trying to get started or have tried a couple different times to create portfolios in their school. Tip number 1 is to MVP it, to create a minimum viable product, a small working idea that can create traction and give you actionable data and feedback. So to MVP it, start with a smaller cohort. Don't go whole school first. Create a group of 20 or 30 learners and start by, building out a culture of portfolios and actual portfolios. And then when you do PD, when you bring this to the entire school, they're going to see examples from students that they know, from teachers that they know. It's a great way of gaining traction in the beginning. Tip number 2, you want to create this culture of reflection and fight a culture of perfection in your learning community. Allow for time to have your students reflect on their process, on their identity, what they're working on, kind of the peaks and valleys, ups and downs, but also the things that they're creating and how they're getting out into the world. Tip number 3, a culture of documentation, making documentation not weird. If you don't do this, it's going to be inauthentic from the get-go. You're asking learners to switch from not documenting their process and identity and sharing that out with the world to rapidly having to do it. And so you have to build this culture of documentation. Have your students create video exit tickets after an experience where they're reflecting. Have moments of introspection where they can display metacognition, where they can talk about how they're learning or what they're trying to do, and then talk about their process and show over time how that process is improving or optimizing, or when they're hitting a roadblock. Have them capture the iterations of the product or service they're building. Tip number 4, it's really important that they use a diverse array of multimedia to capture and to document. They shouldn't just be documenting in an inauthentic long-form blog or having one photo of their computer screen that shows the website they've been working on for 3 months, or that classic image of Asana or Trello over and over and over again. You want videos, photos, PDF, all different kinds of multimedia utilized by your students throughout the documentation cycle of their portfolio building. And it's so important that they use tools and technology that feel accessible, tools and technology that they're already using in their lives to document who they are and what they're embarking on. Number 5, find a tool that will actually be used, and find a tool that allows other learners to see each other's work. Now, I obviously recommend Unrulr because it allows learners to build these living and breathing portfolios, but it also allows them to do it in a social, communal, relational space where they can post and others can comment and continue to inspire and not just celebrate the posts, creating these awesome threads of conversation and inquiry. Find a tool that allows learners to have their work be seen. Find a tool that allows learners to document in a way that feels authentic. And then share as much as possible. Share with your internal community, share externally where you have permission. The goal is that others are seeing what you're embarking on. We believe that if you build it, they will come. Portfolios allow you to share that out. So what makes my work so exciting is that we're trying to create a living and breathing portfolio at Unrulr that doesn't just capture product, but captures the identity, the process, and the evolution and growth of learners. And if you're interested, go to unrulr.com, hit like, subscribe. Please share this out with other teachers and learners and administrators in your community. We can't wait to work with you and partner. Have a great day.